And could I be true if I didn't care for you? I don't even know. I don't know any of the words to that song. Just those couple I sang right there. And I don't even know where the hell that came from. That's kind of story of my life now. Hey, Steve! Wow, a UK member was first one in. Well, it's going on midnight there, right? 20 to 12. Hey, Willie, Knighton, Cesaro, Jacob, Original Gunner, Wolverine, Mr. Badlands, Romiro, FBI Agent, Angel, WB, TY, Jonathan Velez, Cute Solution. Oh, wait, no, we got two TYs here. So Ty LA and TY 210. TY. Wolverine's here. Nicholas, Renee, Kenny Tool. I don't have a ton of time, but again, the house is quieter than usual, so I thought it'd be fun to just hang out and chat a little bit. What's up, Curtis? Jordan says, just enjoying being here. That's why we're streaming. I just enjoy talking to you guys, and we got to do it a little bit, after the G100 stream earlier of Horizon Zero Dawn. But I want to talk to you guys a little more. Arthur says, "How dare you? I have to sleep. No sleep for you." Well, you got to remember, Mr. Badlands, it's different time zones. Steve, who I was talking to, is in England. So if I'm remembering the time differences right, it's 20 to 12, 20 to midnight there. For me, it's not night, it's late evening. Let's say 6:40 p.m. Yeah, nearly midnight, like I said for Steve. And the reason I brought that up, late night stream, is because we typically always have a lot of people from the UK and surrounding regions. And we had talked about it earlier in this stream we were doing earlier, that if I stream later, it's kind of putting a lot of pressure on everybody over there. I'm disabled in the head. No, it's okay. I have to get used to that myself. A lot of times I'll go to title streams or this, that, or the other, making a specific reference to time of day, and it's like, dumbass, not everybody's in the exact same time zone as you. Barry says, hang out, hang our dongs out. Well, Susan says I can't officially say that's the case. But since when have we paid attention to Susan? Same time zone, you just work nights, Arthur? I never mind. When I used to do many years ago, when I did shift work, I never minded third shift as much. I didn't like second. Second just seemed to ruin your whole day. Because you went to work too early in the afternoon to get anything really done, and you're off too late. At least the third shift, you got used to sleeping as soon as you got home in the morning, catch a few hours, and you could have the whole day. Almost 6 p.m. in Texas? Yeah, that's what you guys in Texas. I don't know. I thought you guys. So you're only an hour ahead of us? I thought you guys were 2. I can't remember. Willie says, what's the new $1 level series? No, not telling. There's a post about it at the Goose right now. So I wonder if anybody's guessed yet. It's only 4:45 here in Utah, so it's not bad. Why am I quarter? Geez, I'm off of my time zones. Jordan, I thought you guys were Pacific. No? Or does it depend on where in Utah? Because it's 6:45 here. It'd be 4:45 on Pacific. I got my time zones all screwed up. Nearly 4 p.m. in Arizona. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, Wolverine, because you guys are Pacific too, right? Because it's nearly 7 here. Leslie, you're same with me. You too. It's South Carolina. Yep, we're the Easterners. Yeah, and it's Pacific time zone in Arizona, because Jonathan said same thing, 3:44, and 12:15 in England. And those are the people I was referring to about the late night stream. Our UK crew. Barry says, jokes on me, your dong is already out. I just can't see it under the desk. I don't deadlift anymore, Alec. Back in the day, that was my best of the 3 power lifts. But I haven't deadlifted in years. It just, as you get older, it's not worth the risk of injury, because again, you just, unless you're doing it competitively, the muscles and tendons, as you get older, they just don't have the flexibility, or more prone to injury, which is why I got that tear in my hamstring playing ball. and it's just not worth the risk if you want to be able to keep working out every day. Brian, I'm in England, so drunk and glad I finally caught alive. Well, I'm glad you're in here, Tank. I've always said, for those who don't know, over the years, and this is true, some of the most entertaining posts, whether on videos and live streams or whatever, I've had have been those that are self-identified as either drunk and or high. Chrome, fuck everyone who was an American. I said it. Wolverine said, "Oh, Chrome said that's why Chrome says it's time to ban Wolvie." I might have to jump on that train with you, Chrome. That was rough. You're in South Carolina too, Leslie? I have family down in North Carolina. If it weren't for my grandkids being here, I would probably be in North Carolina as well. 1 a.m. in Sweden. Much love, been supporting patrons a couple years ago. Well, thank you, Felix. I appreciate that. And that's cool. Sweden's 1 a.m. So you guys are an hour. I can do math. An hour even ahead of the UK. Fuck off, train. Nobody asked you. Luca Blight says we can make Sanjay. Why am I in the videos? I've only known her for 500 episodes. Why can't I say Sanji anymore? Why is it always Sanjay? We could make Sanji a triple X video reviewer. He can give them a rating based on nosebleeds. Yeah. And instead of like stars, 4-star, 5-star, whatever, it would be what level of unconsciousness a specific video created. Yeah, I would like that. I would like that. Yeah, I can't say enough about this porno, man. It was a total knockout, literally. Leslie says, are you going to watch the new Mulan movie coming September 4th? If my family really wants it, I'll get it for them because we have Disney Plus. Obviously, we're Disney nuts. The live action movies of their great cartoons haven't really fascinated me that much. But in fairness, I am a bigger fan of the parks than I am even of their movies and stuff, especially now that I've gotten into anime and it's ruined me for anything else. Excuse me. Hey, Dandy. Oh yeah, Cesaro says the same thing. Oh, going on 1 a.m. God damn. Chrome says you have to pay $30 on top of a Disney Plus subscription to watch Mulan. You don't get to keep the film. Only as long as you have. You're right, Chrome. Only as long as you only have access to it. As long as you have Disney Plus. Yeah, that's why. Again, that's priced way out of what I'd be willing to pay. What I'm thinking about doing, I don't know. I have a friend of mine. His name is Nick Wisdowski. He won the. He was a 2-time national heavyweight wrestling champion when he was at North Carolina State, and he's making his MMA debut tonight. And I'm really thinking about picking up the UFC live thing there. That it's their service, like WWE's, $10 a month, because I really want to see Nick fight. Arthur says next post censors. Yeah, thanks, Susan. I injured my penis from masturbating too much too hard. Is that bad? No, it makes you a legend. No, that's an injury that's a total freaking badge of honor. Absolutely. If you got a jerk off injury, that's quality shit right there. That's something you carry around proudly. Carry around. For me, it's right now 6:49 p.m. You know what I've noticed? Cameras typically cameras will particularly when you're broadcasting will make you look a little heavier. That's actually, as I'm losing weight, getting to be a lucky thing for me. Because I don't know. The only thing that bothers me about losing weight, I mean, body-wise, you get in much better shape. But my face looks even freakier, I think, when I start losing weight. Maybe it's because I think it's because my head is so goddamn big that at least when I have extra weight, it fills it out and it just looks like a freaky balloon, but it looks natural. And as I lose weight, my face loses a lot of it and it gets very much more angular and it looks creepy. But now I look in the monitor, you don't see it as much through the monitor as you would normally. Actually, I should complain about that because anything to look creepier would be kind of cool, actually. The muddler says, do you prefer the new designs for the straw hats or do you prefer the old ones? That's an interesting question because I like both. and I think both fit. I like the idea that there was a difference. I like the change. But if you're asking, okay, if One Piece had to have only one design or the other throughout, I like the new ones a little better. Lude says your skin is looking extra smooth today. You've been hitting them skincare creams. Yeah, never, pal. I just figured whatever happens to this old leather piece of shit is just whatever happens to it. Jordan House says, I just finished Anime War, and it's freaking awesome. If you want to check it out, it's on YouTube. We talked about that before, Jordan. I still haven't seen that, but we did talk about that before. I remember you guys bringing it up to me. When you lose weight, your head looks gigantic, Tekka? See, I think I'm the opposite because my head is gigantic. I mean, it legitimately is. And my body is large anyway, because even you guys will see, even as I lose weight, I'm 25 pounds down from where I was. But even as I continue losing weight, my body stays much more thick than it does anything else. So it'll support that look. So when I lose that weight in my face, it just gets more angular and it just doesn't look right on me, especially as I've gotten older. Let's see. Edgar says, if Fat Boo can turn into Fit Boo, Curtis can too. That's right, god damn it. Well, see, back in the day, I would lose weight and shit for different things I was doing or involved in. But now I've just gotten older. I've just got to do it. I just got to change the way I eat and continue working out. I can't just take breaks from working out just because I've got too much anime to watch. I got to try and live longer just to try and get some of the goddamn shows in that I want to see. Omega Project says, hi, Curtis, just popping in before my girlfriend gets here. I'll leave what happens after that to your imagination. Okay, hold on. Yep, I'm imagining it. Still imagining. Oh yeah, that was a good trip. Well, thanks for popping in while you could, and I hope when she gets there, things get even better. I don't know what could be better than looking at this, but let's see. Can I rub your head? No homo. Yeah, absolutely, Brandon. The whole luck thing doesn't work though, because if it would, I'd be rubbing it all the time, and yeah, the luck ain't flowing. Oh, I know, Chrome. She says, hell, you barely even touched upon anime series from the 90s and before. So much stuff for you to still see. Yeah, I'll never get to all of it. Never. But I'm going to have fun trying anyway. Luke says, guys, we don't want to lose any more of Curtis' perfect body. Stop encouraging a healthy lifestyle to him. Whose battle sequences look better, Avatars or Dragon Balls? Oh, I don't know, Punster. They're done on such a different scale that's hard for me to say. Where Dragon Balls, you're watching galaxy killers, and certainly Avatars are way more earthbound. So I don't know. I think Avatars are a little more stylistic, but that doesn't necessarily make them better. I don't know that I could pick one of those over the other. Devil May Cry. Talk about that a lot, Keith. A lot of people. Oh, let me look and see. We're having. That's what I was talking about earlier. We're having a poll, and I'll let you guys guess. I'm not going to tell anybody if they're right or wrong. I'm not giving away the surprise. But I just posted a for those of you who aren't Goosers, I just posted over at the Goose that tomorrow we start a new series. It's at the $1 level where I set the series. Now the parameters I use are, it's just got to be a series that I've heard a lot about from you guys, and all of it positive, and is also a series that just hasn't been able to get over the hump and win a poll. And also, as of right now, this will change in the future, but as of right now, it needs to be on the shorter side. And it doesn't have to be a 12 episode one or 13 episode one like Violet Evergarden was, but it has to be on the shorter side. Let me see. Let's see what people are guessing right now, and then I'll come back and see what you guys are guessing in here. Again, I'm not going to say if anybody's right or wrong though, because I don't want to spoil the surprise. Let's see what anybody's guessed. If Patreon will load, I will tell you guys. Wow, we got a bunch of guesses already. Okay, let's see what everybody's thinking. Detective Conan, Joshua Castro says, or Hajime no Ippo. Kaguya-sama, Beastars, Tower of God, One Punch Man Season 2. I talked about that, so that was a good guess. Megaloblox, Seven Deadly Sins, Vinland Saga. Let's see. Shield Hero, Steins Gate, Fire Force Season 1, Vinland Saga, original Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Maiden Abyss or Vinland Saga. Okay, those are all good guesses everybody's got. We want Naruto filler episode reactions. Member Barry says, "I'll tell you, Barry. I have to admit, and I am easy to please, but the filler I had seen of Naruto, I wasn't super impressed. Interspecies reviewers, Death Parade, Jeff says, Soul Eater, Kingdom K says, High School of the Dead, High School of the Dead. We did, Ivan. Let's see. Let me just see. Death Parade. One Piece again. Castlevania. We already saw Castlevania. That was good. That actually got sponsored as a Gusha 100. That was a really good series. Inuyasha. Lot of good guesses. Curtis's Big Adventure. Kill La Kill. I saw that one. Kingdom Key. I like that. Kill La Kill was one that I went in several episodes in, and I liked it from the start. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, I don't know that I'm gonna really click with this. But the further you got into that, the more it grabbed you. At first, it was like the whole clothes ruling the world thing was a little too much for me to grasp and really run with. But goddamn it, by midway point through that series, they really had you. They really had you. Zombie Wolf says Naruto fillers are crap. Yeah, I got to admit, I surprising because again, I am easy to please, but I wasn't overly impressed with the Naruto. No, I don't want to touch you, Afro Mike. I don't know where you've been. Naruto fillers weren't impressive to me. Psychopaths. That's absolutely not what it is, but I would love it. Yeah, you never know, Willie. Bob the Builder. God damn it, gone. Why'd you have to give it away? Come on, how did you know? Corey in the House. Now that's too Corey in the House, Brandon. That was too popular. That's One Piece-ish. So I won't go with one that popular. Dragon Ball Super we already did, Jordan. Over at the Goosh. And on YouTube for that matter. America's falling right through our hands and nobody cares. I'm not sure what you mean, Alessandra. That's just how bad those Naruto fillers were. Pink Guy the anime. I wish, Willie. Goddamn, how great an anime would that be? Centered around Pink Guy. Fall on your head so you can forget One Piece. Arthur says. Boy, this One Piece ride has been so insane. And again, I do believe you chalk it up to the old adage that time flies when you're having fun. I think we got to over 500 episodes quickly. Time went by to me. Time went by fast in that. Neon Genesis Evangelion. That one gets mentioned about Kingdom Key. Didn't that have quite a number of episodes though? I can't remember now. I know I've looked it up before, but I don't remember how many it had. Omega says, I'll say this, my girlfriend has been in a mood, and well, that gets interesting. Hey, Omega, you're young. Enjoy. If she's in the mood, enjoy it. Let's see. Oh, Trump is destroying our country. Our lives depend on it. Your life depends on what, Alessandra? What? How are you going to die if Trump isn't voted out of office? I love the drama. Is Gintama too long to hope for? Probably. You have to remind me. I get them all mixed up. Gintama, I want to see Gintama, but I think for now, I believe, if I'm remembering right, I eliminated that from the $1 level because it was just too long. However, that won't be the rule forever. Soon, it's only into October. Chrome figured it out for us. Once we get a few weeks into October, we'll have finished. Oh, that's so gay. Gayest sounds you'll ever hear. That's the countdown timer I have on my phone for our Disney trip. Oh shit! Now I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, Chrome had looked it up, and we'll be done with Bleach in like the third week of October. So if we end up with somewhat shorter series is voted in at that level, it won't be as important to get a short series at the $1 level. It actually isn't even as important now because we got so many short series that are already sponsored by the Gusha 100 crew. Hi Rise says, I wish I'd forget One Piece so I could start anew. The adventure's just been fucking fantastic. Trump versus CNN, My Hero Academia parody. Made in Abyss. That one hasn't come up in a while, Thomas. That used to get mentioned a lot. I haven't heard that name in a little while. Barack Obama versus Golden Battle for the N-word pass with surprise guest Conan. Mid-October it was Chrome. So yeah, it's not that long at all, really, till we're done with Bleach. Although, what do you guys think? You guys who are Gooshers and have seen the polls, I think when Bleach ends, I think it's going to be Hajime no Ippo or Gintama. Don't you guys? Those always seem to get a lot of pop in the polls. I think it's going to be one of those two. Perfect Cell versus Golden. Good matchup, Willie. I just stay away from fucking Golden. He's not a good matchup for me. I know what he can do. Bleach is fantastic, Marco. It's just incredibly good. Edgar says Rurouni Kenshin or Inuyasha are great animes. And they do get mentioned a lot. A lot. Gintama has a bigger following. You think, Germ? Could be. Although our specific crew over at the Goosh, we have a lot of people who are, I mean, way into Hajime no Ippo. I do know that for a fact. Do you know it's 2 a.m. in the EU to have more on live got trade? Well, Mihai, actually, this is the latest stream we've had in what, guys? Probably a year or so. The streams usually are much earlier. I just had a chance to come up and hang out a little bit this evening, so I wanted to. Hajime no Ippo is great, especially since you were a boxer. I think my Halo, I think that's a lot of the reason why is because, especially at the Goose, you have an even smaller community, so it's, you really get to know one another. And most all the gang over there knows about my history. So when you add that to the fact that they all like that anime anyway, and they know about my love of and participation in boxing, I think that's really what buoys it a lot. That Lord says, well, I didn't know you existed at night. That's what she said. Sajil says the world is a cruel place, and you can't trust anyone. Well, I wouldn't go that far, Sajil. I think we all have moments where we feel like that, but there are trustworthy people out there. Just sometimes it's hard to find them. So really hard. Love Hajime, but Gintama is glorious. I tell you, Arthur, back in those old reaction video streams when we were able to do those, the clips that you guys showed me of Gintama were fucking awesome. They were really funny. I remember that. I watch from time to time. Daniel says, reacting to Filthy Frank. Even though I've seen them all so many times, I salute you from Romania. Oh, well, thanks, Daniel. I appreciate that. Romania. Now, it's Romania, not Transylvania. What would inspire me to say that in a fucking vampire dialect, in a Dracula dialect? Sometimes I think there's more shit wrong with me than I'm even aware. Mineta versus Curtis Battle of the Perps. I think I'd squash his little stupid sticky ball ass puncher. I don't like him. We talked about him before. I started that series, thought he was going to be one of my favorites, and now he just strikes me as too creepy. And I mean, I've seen lots of series with pervy characters that I love. Jiraiya, Sanji, the list goes on and on. But they're lovable in the way they go about their perviness. Mineta is fucking creepy about it. And the longer that series goes on, the creepier he gets. Yeah, I've gotten to where I just actually don't like him. This white guy. Hey, it's been a while. How have you been, my friend? I've been really good. How about you? Good to see you again, my friend. You guys know, obviously, I speak to screen names. That was one of the screen names that it's always like, man, if somebody's listening to this and not really paying attention to what's going on, and I'm saying, hey, it's this black guy, people are going to be like, would you say white boy? Download says Tokyo Ghoul would be cool as a replacement. Tokyo Ghoul gets mentioned quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. I have no effing idea what you're talking about. You're the best man in my day every day. Berberim says, I have no idea what I'm talking about a lot either, my friend. So don't feel alone. If the stream gets 100 likes by the end of the universe, I'll eradicate Iowa. That is a promise. Poor fucking Iowa. What the hell did Iowa do? I mean, I'm a long way from there, and being a self-absorbed douchebag, I'd be like, okay, it's just Iowa, but I'm not sure what they did. Let's see, Popo versus everyone, battle for survival. Oh no, Popo, no. To Ireland too while you're at it, Lix says. Lix, it's not Ireland, it's Irishland. I don't know why you guys live there. You think you would know the name of the nation. Let's see. He did kind of hit on Ari. Wanted to see her in 10 years. Yeah, Chrome. He just there's. I doubt it's intentional. Maybe it is, but he just. Do you guys feel the same way? Those of you that watch MHA, he started out as quirky, kind of cute with the whole pervy thing, and he just progressed to being creepier and creepier. And like I told you guys in the stream before, it's not like you envision him like Sanji being a largely harmless perv that just wants to see titties, which is perfectly understandable. Towards it's like, yeah, I want to see this guy on an FBI watch list or some shit so they can get to him before he does what I think he's eventually going to do. That type of thing. Yeah, see, Dandy sees it too. Yeah, you went from jokingly creepy to creepily creepy. That's what I thought. And I liked him at first, and it was the biggest swing and miss I've had yet on initial impressions of a favorite character, because I went from, hey, this kid's gonna be my favorite, to I can't stand that little fucker. GTI says, I always enjoy your videos and look forward to more. Keep it up. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Punster says Iowa, Ireland, Iceland, Iran, Iraq, Idaho, everywhere with an I. Chrome says MHA's writer does calm down with him later in the manga, at least. He does, Chrome. He's been far more in the background to the point that the writer pokes fun at it on Twitter. The background's the best place for him. Yeah, I just got to where I just don't even like the little shit. Watch Leonard Cohen, the anime, 4 episodes of pure shit yourself laughing gold, Friar Lucas says. Lud says, I'm surprised at that, to be honest. Mineta, out of all people, was the one who tipped your scales. I've never taken it as more as comedy relief, so he never struck me as interesting or creepy. Well, that's how I took him as first. I thought it was comedy relief. But as it's gone, it's like he just strikes me as, I don't know why. It's just the way he's presented. He just hits me as just being overtly creepy. Like this is a future pedophile right here. And I can't get past that. It's like, shut up, kid. Just stay in the fucking background and shut up. Hi, Curtis. Could you make a Dragon Ball Z sex tape animation? Broly fucks Kefla. Xander, you're talking to the world's worst artist. Punster says my favorite asshole in all of anime has to be Bakugo. You make a good case for that. His being an asshole fits well with the show, and he's always hilarious. No, I agree with that. Given the fact that he's undeniably, at least particularly in the beginning, an asshole. Oh yeah, I agree with that. Oh, I think Tekka, we all miss DBZA. We all love that series. That was some funny shit, and it was the thing that originally got me hooked into anime. I know there are a lot of great short anime series, Chrome says, but genuinely unsure what short shows have been brought up to you. Can you tell us what ones usually get brought up? It'd be difficult, Chrome, because I'd have to go back to my list that I was looking at, because I don't want to mention them and have it be obvious that one of them is the right one. But you can put it this way. I looked at stuff pretty much up to and around 50 episodes now. Right in that, up to that vicinity. Doing good, Stevie. Good to see you. Who has more pride, Vegeta or Bakugo? I don't know, Marco. I think when you get to a certain level of pridefulness, I don't think there's a way to to become any more prideful than those two characters already are. You don't look like the person who would have a background like that? No, you are correct, Blempty, I don't. That's the only thing that's like hanging around with people of my own age, with my own peers, usually ends up being rather boring for me because they don't have any of the same interests that I do. The only place, at least with the baseball league, with my over 55 team, we're usually talking baseball, so that we all have in common. So that's not bad. I mean, there are no anime fans among my teammates, trust me, but at least we have baseball to talk about. But in normal everyday life, when I'm just, excuse me, talking to someone off the cuff, or I see somebody from the old school days or something like that, they don't have really any of the same interests that I do, which is why I'm here with you guys, because you do. Hunter, Wolfpaw, are you kidding? Hunter is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Freaking love that show. There's one thing a saying always keeps, and Bakugo is no saying, High Rise says. Bleach is good for you, mate. Good screen name. Loved your Naruto reactions. I watch all of them on YouTube, but I couldn't find some of the ending episodes, like the final battle and things. Nevertheless, love from Wonder Bro. Well, thanks, my friend. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, when we got right to the end of Shippuden, they were just hacking everything down. Everything was just getting at the time either blocked or struck. So I had to do the last, what was it, guys, like dozen episodes. I had to put them up at our Patreon over at the Goosh. And that's when all the anime moved over there, because we couldn't get them over anymore. Punster says, when I first heard of Hunter x Hunter, I thought it was a gang of bear shooters in Canada. Susan has gone after Red versus Blue. What happened, Wolfpaw, was I mentioned this earlier in the stream, which is perfect if this is it. The video I posted of Red versus Blue just got the monetization claim. So that's fine, because monetization claims allow the video to be played for everybody everywhere. There's no blocks on it to anybody. So as long as that's all that Rooster Teeth is going to do with them, we're golden. Because again, it was just we're gold. Yeah, let's not say that. We're good to go. And I don't want to call us golden, but if that's what they do, no problem. And people had asked me about it before, and it's like, listen, you guys give me so much support over at the Goose, the Patreon. You guys give me so much support here in the chats with super chats and everything. I really don't give a shit if I don't get ad revenue off some videos. It doesn't matter. Particularly when it's something that we all really enjoy watching together. If we're all having fun, I really couldn't care less. Squishy Nari says, what's your take on DBS Broly? If you watch it, I haven't watched the latest Broly movie, Squishy. I still haven't gotten around to it. And Spaz Kid's yelling at me for it all the time. Just the other day, it came up. Him and I were in the store, and we were in a Barnes and Noble, and we always got to go look to whatever anime stuff they might have. And they had a DBS Broly figure, and I got yelled at again for not having watched it yet. No, I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Zachary. I never have. Connor says, you're an awesome person to streamer. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice of you to say. The Broly movie was hype as fuck. I know, Pikachu. I got to get around to seeing it. Chrome says, hell, there's a good chance the new Dragon Ball film that's in the works could come out before you see Broly. Yeah, the anime comes back. It's entirely possible, Chrome. It's entirely possible. Yeah, the Konosuba movie too, Luda, agreed. Well, you guys know how much I love Konosuba. Konosuba, I ended up enjoying just a striking amount. I mean, it was amazing to me how much I love that series. Yes, I'm Kazuma. That to me is still one of the all-time great taglines. The yes, I'm Kazuma. I just love it. Let's see. Social circumstance. Well, these mods seem fun. Our mods do a fucking fantastic job, my friend. You will. Again, I have they've been with me for a long time. They've always handled things perfectly for me. I don't question anything our mods do. They have absolute carte blanche, because they're always fair. I mean, even there's been one or two cases where somebody, and it's easy to do in here, accidentally ban somebody or time them out or something like that, and immediately the mods will come to me and say, oops, hit a wrong button. It's not banned anymore. Was it so-and-so got hidden? Would you please go unhide them? And, they take care of everything. Because I can, if you get hidden on the channel, I can, mods don't have access to it. Only I do. I have to go in. There's a place I can go in and release you from prison. Downward says, I haven't been paying attention too much to the Goose in the past week, except for the Bleach reactions. Did you do that book review contest yet? Not yet, Downward. That only got pushed back because right after I started putting that together is when we decided to go to Disney. When we were able to go to Disney, we were able to travel to Florida. And so I got that good deal, made the trip for my wife. So now I'm just get the video will be coming up without question. But that's why everything got pushed around a little bit. Tui says, are you still watching the original Full Metal Alchemist? And so far, and if so, how far have you gotten? Yes, it's a Gusher 100. So it's just one episode a month, but our sponsor is so far still staying with it. Was it 5? Episode 4 or 5 we're up to. Oh, Steve says, I was watching a SimSimi video a couple hours ago. Those were some fun days. Back when it was crazy all the time. You didn't have to go in wondering if they nerfed him or not, because now you never know what you're going to get with him. Let's see. Laggy Susan. Uh-oh, you guys getting some lag? Come on, Susan. Quit fucking around. I don't have... See, when I stream right through their own service, I don't have my own view of the stream. I just have my live cam shot, and it's back. What the fuck is going on? Come on, Susan. No, my strength of signal has been great all day, guys. It's got to be Susan. I can tell you, I can even do it while the stream's going now. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. I always double check to make sure, just to be fair to Susan. Now this is with a stream going. Let's see what we got for speed. Okay. With a live stream sending out, I'm doing a speed test right now just to prove that it's Susan, because I hate it when they're going to deny it anyway. We have 480 megabits per second of download speed. And again, like I say, this is as a live stream is taking place. And we have 21.3 megabits per second of upload speed. So in other words, tons and tons of speed. So anything you're seeing lag, you can throw right on Susan's desk. Edgar says, for me, Vegeta's character development has a satisfying, redeeming feeling to it, from murderous, careless, full of ego to humbled, badass warrior. Couldn't agree more, Edgar. I've always said, now Vegeta is Spaz Kid's favorite character in Dragon Ball by a lot. I like him. He'd probably make my top 5, but he's not my favorite character. But I think him, along with Gaara and a couple others, I think have the greatest character development of any I've seen in anime. I couldn't agree with that more. Always said I just absolutely love Vegeta's character arc. Zeno says, Curtis is on speed. Losers don't win drugs. Penis for fingers or vaginas for ears? Which would you rather have to live with? Oh, penis for fingers. Oh, yeah. And then because I could finally live my dream of being in porn videos. Jacob says, hey, off topic, your videos somehow always make my day. Thank you for everything. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Again, it's very kind of you to say. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Punster says, want to know something banned? Me from Panda Express. All you can eat is bullshit eyes. Well done, Punster. Can I have both? Shit, now. Oh, both. Okay, the vaginas for ears. And yeah, because we have the vaginas for ears and the penis for fingers. Wow. Might never come out. I might never come out of my room. Yeah. Anbu AMV says anime is sexy. Yes, it is, especially sexy no jutsu. Just looking at who your icon character is. Oh, Brandon's the best, Destiny. He god damn, he's a funny man and a really, really good dude. A really genuinely good dude. Well, oh, that's right. Willie says 82% towards iOS Annihilation. So I'll repeat this for Willie because I'm only going to be able to be on for about another 5 minutes. This was a quick one tonight. Willie said he was willing to obliterate Iowa. If any of you don't like Iowa, now I don't know if you do or not, but he was willing to obliterate Iowa if we got 100 likes tonight. So there's only about 5 minutes left. So I'm just putting that out there. If you like Iowa, by all means, don't like the stream. Tui says, what did you think of Lights as a person? I don't think that came out the way you wanted to, Tui. Of Light as a person? Light Yagami, I'm thinking you mean? If that's what you're saying, Light Yagami, what did I think of his character? I didn't like him. I thought I was completely in L's corner. Oh boy, here comes. I was done. I was completely in L's corner. I do think his death was one of the great moments in all of anime. Not because he died. I'm not demeaning him. I mean, I think it was the way it was done. There you go. Iowa's gone. God, didn't have anything to do in Iowa, did I? No, I'm okay. Again, it's all about me. So Iowa's fucking what, 2,300 miles from me. So I have no say. Destiny says I've never been to Iowa, so I have no say in this. But if that's what you're asking, I didn't like him as a character. But I think he was a great character, if you understand what I mean. I didn't like him because of the story. The story was done well. Yep, Iowa's done, Gibber. That's it. It says, yay, fuck Iowa. I told you earlier, Lix has been on edge today. I don't think Lix is going to have a lot of sympathy for anybody or anything today. Okay, so now how much for Irish land? Right, Lix? And Zombie Warrior says F for Iowa. Oh my God, you guys are so goddamn much fun. Chrome says Iowa is the simp of states. Jesus Christ, poor Iowa. Iowa's just sitting there with its little smokestacks top and stuff going, the fuck did I do? Arthur says, I'm going to feel bad if we hear about this on the news. Oh God. Edgar says, for a time, all the Z fighters except naive Goku disliked him, and with for perfect reason. But his 360 development is unheard of in people in real life. No, I couldn't agree more, Edgar. Yeah, and he was done well. It was not, to me anyway, in no way did Vegeta's evolving ever feel forced. If that makes sense, what I'm saying. I mean, it didn't seem like the writers at some point said, "Hey, no, let's just make him likable instead." I mean, everything worked and worked to perfection. I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more on that. How many for PNC Park? Trevor says. Luke says Iowa is the kind of whore who robs wallets after sex. Chrome says, so how much would you hate me if I sponsored 4Kids again next month? You know, Chrome, that's like a mixed bag. It's like having to rubberneck at the car wreck. You don't really want to see it, but it's just so disgusting and bad that you have to look. That's kind of what 4Kids is like. Oh God, you guys are funny. Oh, Stevie, I this is why I love the streams. I have just so many great laughs. You guys are such a fun group. Can we heat New Mexico now? I really want to. Well, now Dollar, that one's closer to home for me because I told you guys I lived there for several years. But again, I'm a long way from there now, so yeah, we can yeet the fuck out of them. Lou says Vegeta is a great character when it comes to development, not so great when it comes to redemption. Dude slaughtered billions, but he punched a few threats to Earth and hugged the sun, so it's okay. Yeah, I'm sure there's some truth to that, definitely. Of course, though, when you're talking about a world, a universe like the Dragon Ball universe, I'm not making. Don't get me wrong, I'm not making excuses for Vegeta. But to me, that doesn't hold the same amount of horrificness as it would in something more based in reality, because the elimination of planets, the elimination of universes goes on all the time. It's almost just like something that they all live with there. And again, I'm not making excuses for him, but yes, I still think his development was absolutely stellar. Chrome says, I do have the Shanks 4Kids episode of One Piece, for example, or the Sonic 4Kids dub, or the Yu-Gi-Oh 4Kids dub. There's even Tokyo Mew Mew, one of the shoujo series I had on Shortlist as Card Captor. Those are just, I mean, they're so horrifically bad. You would, to me, if you didn't know better, I would swear they were intentionally made to be bad. Like Ghost Story. You would swear it was something that dub, I should be specific, the English dub of Ghost Story, that was supposed to be intentionally so awful that you laugh at it. I don't know if I explained that well, but a county in Oregon is violating to potentially lift all firearms restrictions. What could go wrong? Now, Christian, I am a huge supporter of the Second Amendment, and yeah, I don't support that. Christian, it wasn't that many years ago that was the way in a lot of places, though. I can tell you, back when I lived in New Mexico, as a matter of fact, back in would have been late 70s, early 80s, you could walk into the local gun shop or the local sporting goods store, pick the handgun you wanted out, buy the ammunition, and walk out with it in your pocket. So it wasn't that many years ago. But no, I wouldn't be a supporter of that. Arthur says, got to sleep now, but first I'm thirsty and also thirsty. All right, Arthur, thanks for being in. I got to go in just a minute anyway. Thank you for being there while you could. Bleach is good for you. Mate says you should watch ReZero or Sword Art Online. Well, again, except for the $1 level, the things that we watch are voted on by the group. Tim says at work wanted to give a quick hi. So hi, bye. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in, Tim. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. The worst thing about these live streams is that they have to end. Well, thanks. The Blues, you guys have been really good for my ego tonight. I appreciate all the kind words. Can we nuke the UK? Why is Iowa, Irish land, and now the entire UK? Everybody's taking a beating. Oh no, New Mexico was put on the chopping block as well. You guys are brutal. Oh my God, you guys are. Please, is good for you, mate. Says no, please don't nuke the UK. No, just joking. Nuke us. I think actually that's the perfect way to end tonight's stream. Guys, I wish I had more time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in this one. This was an absolute fucking blast tonight. I am so glad I was able to make the time to come up here. Now, should be a stream tomorrow. I'm hoping to at least get some more Minecraft gameplay in. I really want to pick up on that new world. Hold on, let me check these. Tui says, somehow my super chat disappeared, but my question was about what did you think of Lelouch? Oh, Lelouch. I like Lelouch. That was a great series, and I like Lelouch's character. I really liked how it all came together at the end, too. You know, you were taking down so many different paths before realizing what his actual eventual end game was. Yeah, great series, great character. Big fan of Lelouch, Tui. Hi, Rise says, gotta go. Goodbye, Curtis. Goose. Hey, I'm going too. Hi, Rise. Thank you. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. This was a lot of fun. As I said, I'm hoping to stream tomorrow. In my house, you never know when something's going to go wrong. That's why we haven't had a Minecraft stream in a week. But if all goes well, we'll be doing some Minecraft tomorrow. Get that new world started up. The next time I die in Minecraft, because I'm playing hardcore, I'm going to go back to it. But we'll take a short break and do something else as far as gaming for a while. Then I'll start a new one. But guys, thanks for this stream. This was a blast. Now, I'm not sure what to promise you for sticky stuff here. It's Sunday night sticky stuff. We have never encountered Sunday night sticky stuff here at the Goose Spaz Boys Comedy before. So I'm not sure what you're going to get here. I'm sure it's going to be delightful. It's sticky stuff. It's going to be delightful. But you guys are going to have to tell me in the next stream what you thought of Sunday night sticky stuff. As always, make sure you have your sticky stuff fanny packs on for any extra. You know, keep them lined so it keeps it fresh, airtight, and everything, because you don't want those little buggers getting away. But here comes some mystery, deep mystery, deep Sunday night sticky stuff. Pampu. Sunday night sticky stuff for you. Sunday night sticky stuff everywhere. Pampu. Everybody's got some. Try it out. Love it. Absorb it. Bathe yourself in it. Because we'll bang. Okay. Flashly like boogie. And as always, most importantly, and I'm discovering even on a Sunday night, goosh. Goosh.